Well, well, well.
Do you like to spin? You like the head turn?
I took a whole 30 seconds to decide on doing that.
Yeah, we're just trying to mix it up instead of normally we come in, have a seat. We decided,
Now, it's 2021.
yeah, we're gonna head turn.
Forget that.
Top
Yes, tell them, deliver the news.
gym sins, the top gym sins.
AKA the don't be that guy list. Now, this applies too to some women.
Yeah, we're gonna
But
say
in
guy.
our case, it's just more fun to say, don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Like, we've all been to the gym. We got a good gym, good crew, so this hardly applies.
Don't apply to us really at all.
But we spent a lot of time ourselves in gyms of all kinds.
Over the years.
And we picked up on a few things that pet peeve maybe. I don't know. It's kind of, it gets to the point where it's kind of funny, where you're like,
Well, here's the deal.
it's entertaining.
Everybody knows what we're talking about when we're bringing these kind of people up. First one,
Tell them, what is it?
we're gonna call this one the back in the day guy.
Back in my day,
This is that guy.
it was like 800 pounds on that squat bar, man. Back in my day.
And I know how it could be easy to do. You're in a squat rack and some old dude comes up and says he used to squat 600 pounds.
Back in my day.
You got to be like, shut up, man.
Dude, and you want to, there is this internal battle of conflicting, shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Versus being respectful because it's my elder and saying, oh, okay.
Well, you're always respectful.
I feel like you can look, you could probably see the dead eyes that I'm giving the guy. Nice, but it's like my soul has left my body.
I like the people that are talking
like,
about squats, but they're really talking about the leg press machine.
Yeah. Oh man, it was like a 1,200 pound squat.
1,200
You
pounds?
squatted 1,200 pounds, sir?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, on that machine over there.
That guy needs it though, man. He needs that.
I know. So it's like, but still, shut up. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that-
Don't
that's-
be the back in my day guy.
Remember Napoleon Dynamite, Uncle Rico?
Uncle Rico.
He's like, man, we would have won the state championship.
Exactly.
I could have thrown
That's
that ball
that
up
guy.
that mountain.
That's that guy.
He's that guy.
Hey, the next one is the know-it-all.
AKA, I promise I won't do that to every term.
Do it.
The AKA, you mind if I give you some advice, stranger that we've never talked to ever, but I've been watching you and
Knows
I just want to come up and talk to you?
everything about everything. Whether it be politics, whether it be anything, but they know it all.
A lot of times it's the same as the back in my day guy.
Yeah. A lot of times that's the same guy.
He probably left from talking to old Tyler in the squat rack about his 1,200 pound squat, and then he walks over to Jeremy and wants to tell him how he needs to get full extension on his bicep curls.
I've seen some jackasses go up to somebody that's absolutely ripped, knows what they're doing, and go make a comment that that they need to keep their chest up more on their deadlift.
I appreciate the audacity of somebody to do
Yeah.
that. Like and again, it's being in shape is more than just looking a certain way, but it does happen a lot where you're like, why is he giving him advice?
Because they need it, man.
I guess
That guy needs it too.
I guess. God bless you, know-it-all guy.
Hey, next one's important.
Real important. To us, we call this is the real pandemic.
The real pandemic.
The smelly guy.
The smelly / extra sweaty guy in the gym. Y'all all know who that is.
Now, you can't help if you sweat, but sometimes I feel like it's almost like a statement.
If you're on the elliptical, if you're on the at a regular gym doing the boring ass elliptical, and you're slinging sweat all over the place, that's nasty.
Just like a slow motion shot of a dog, just and it's
Slinging it.
just gross.
Well, that and smelling bad.
But the sweat is to me the 25%.
Would you rather have the sweaty guy or the smelly guy?
Well,
you gotta pick one.
The sweaty, you
Would you
can't really
rather?
help. If you're just a sweaty person, then you're a sweaty person. If you're a smelly person, and again, that's an objective thing, that's in your control.
That's that guy. If you smell that bad at the gym, it's probably because you leave your damn gym clothes in your gym bag and put them back on after you had a workout.
There are some smells that have been so pungent in certain gyms that I've been in.
Yeah, I know, absolutely.
That we've spent time in other gyms besides this one before, and it's like everybody in the gym knows who the culprit is.
Yeah, everybody's talking about you. Can't help it, man. It's funny.
But it's like, how do you?
You're like,
how do
there
you
he
not-
goes. Here he comes.
How do you not know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've met some real smelly guys that were some of the nicest guys, and that makes it worse. It's like I almost
Yeah.
wish you were kind of ass so that I could feel
And
less
then
bad
it
about
comes
calling
down
you
to,
out.
man, you got to say something. You gonna say something? I ain't gonna say nothing.
Smelly guy, don't make us say something. Just don't be smelly.
Just don't be smelly.
Just don't be smelly.
They got to smell themselves.
You
to
have
some
to.
degree.
Maybe it's just spite.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
had a crappy day. You're gonna smell my stink.
Yeah. What about?
Ah!
You're talking. We call that the excessive grunting guy.
There's many octaves to the noisemaker.
I know a lot of those. Now, I will say this: if you're a grown-ass man, we do not need to hear a squeal or a moan. Grunt. We don't need that.
There's so many different forms of it.
We don't need that.
Now, I'm not talking going overboard and setting off some like lunk alarm. I'm not saying don't grunt, because there's absolutely a time and a place.
Yeah,
to
if you're working out
beat
hard,
your chest a little bit.
Yes, boy, it feels good to let it out. But you don't need to do it every rep the whole time you're in the gym just so people can stare at you.
Man,
You know who you are.
you know who you are, grunty.
I like the next one. The next one on the list.
Man, it's the epitome of. It's the hangout for people. That's a good pun,
Typically
too.
older
That's
guys.
a hangout.
Yeah, typically older guys. This is the guy
The stuff's hanging.
that just loves to have that in-depth conversation with you in the locker room, butt naked.
Butt naked, just grandfather clocking.
And again, these can go for guys and girls, but we can only speak to the guys. But usually, typically in my experience, it's an older gentleman that will just grab you somehow and not let you go and just talk to you butt naked. And how you just got stared
Somehow you got cornered into this awkward,
Yeah.
white-walled, sterile environment that a man that's naked with stuff swinging around just wants to talk to you. And, he's
and a
probably
lot of
talking-
times it's not even swinging around, but they just don't care.
No, it's like, sir, you already showered and you're completely dry. There's not a speck of moisture on your body. You can put your clothes on now.
They just enjoyed it.
It's like their time
I think
to
back
just,
I
just kind of they stand a little bit taller when they're in there.
I feel like back in the day, that was more commonplace to have like hang out in the locker room. Though.
I could imagine they were probably smoking a cigarette. Just, man, that was good.
At the
That was a good deadlift
YMCA,
session.
sit in the sauna, sit in the steam room, just butt naked.
Just doing it. So don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't be the dude.
Not to intrude on anybody's.
If you're naked in the locker room, go ahead and get naked. I don't care, but just put your clothes on as soon as possible.
No, there's nothing wrong with being naked in a locker room. The locker room was made for you to have a place to get naked and clean your body. It wasn't made, I don't believe, the natural intent.
If you want to hang out in the locker room, just make sure your clothes are on.
And man, it's
At
like,
least your underwear.
it's so obvious.
Yeah.
So obvious. That was number 5. I'm gonna say 5.5. This is off the cuff, but this situation just popped in my head. Using hand dryers, right? The electric hand dryers.
I've seen this too. I know where you're going.
to dry certain body parts.
Yes, I've seen it.
You got a towel. That just feels good. You know they do it because it just feels
I've
good.
seen it.
They're just standing there. I swear, with a
They'll
leg.
come in
with a leg hiked
hit
up.
that little button, and dude, I've seen it, man. Hike that leg up, get the good flow to you know where,
And you wanna-
just post up.
And they want to talk to you while it's happening. just still want to talk to you. So whatever.
I think, man, that's a funny one. I like that one.
Man.
That's the dude that talks to you while he's naked in the gym.
And then last one that we came up with, and there is probably an endless list of these things.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, comment if you're watching this.
You
Comment
got to
below.
comment, let us know, because I guarantee if you point something out, we'll be like, damn, why didn't we add that
I
to the
will
list?
LOL it. I'm
We'll
sure.
LOL.
Probably what we're being right now, the talks too much guy.
Yeah, talks too much guy.
And that is a umbrella statement for so many different guys. I think there's the talks too loudly too much guy.
Well, yeah.
That one guy that you know he's in the gym without even seeing him because you just hear him.
Well, here's the thing. This is that dude, and you feel bad about it if you're a good guy, not always in the gym, but you see that dude and you're like, shit, here he comes. Here he comes.
And again, you should be social. That's healthy. But
some people don't get the cues. Like if you're running your mouth to somebody and you got to be able to see those cues when they lose eye contact or make a hint to get away, let them go.
right, pick up on the dead eyes starting to happen.
Glazed
Where I'm
over
just,
look. Yes. That's that dude that just talks too
If
much.
I look like that, chances are I have no idea what you're saying.
I say it again, it's probably because they need it, man. They might need somebody to talk to.
I agree, and that's
He
why,
might be that person, man, that his wife just don't want to talk to him, or he don't have anybody to talk to. So when he gets to the gym, man,
Dang, you're gonna make me feel bad.
I know that's the thing. I'll feel bad about it afterwards. But when it's in the heat of the moment, all you can do is like you're just itching to get away.
She's probably got a few 100 milligrams of caffeine pumping through your body.
Yeah, ready to go. Get your pre-workout
You
in.
just got that nice little pump going, and
Here
then
he comes.
Here comes.
Here he comes,
Talk too
man.
much
You just
guy.
got to be direct with him. Let him know, man. I got 30 seconds, man. I got my timer. I got my next set.
Hey, you know the best way to mitigate that though? Headphones.
Yeah. Well, I can't have headphones on.
I'm not
If
gonna
you own
lie.
a gym or you work in a gym and you just have headphones on, you got to have yourself available to talk to people.
That's true. That's true. I've put headphones in with my cell phone actually completely dead.
Yeah.
But I don't take them out just because. And I have no problem talking. In fact, I probably talk too much. I could be the talk too much guy. I don't know.
Yeah, you
But
probably
when
are.
I'm in the workout zone, I'll put those headphones in. I've actually looked down and saw that the cord was just hanging out of my shirt. Not even plugged in. I'm like, that guy just got
I've done
caught.
that before,
like
too.
people probably look down and like, he's not even listening.
I've
to
done it
anything.
before, too.
Or the other tell is I'll be bobbing my head to the music that's playing on the gym.
Yep.
And I'm like, man,
It's funny you say that.
they know it.
Everybody else has probably had situations like that too, because I know exactly what you're talking
But,
about.
oh yeah, I'm not supposed to hear
That's
that.
just like 5 or 6 little top gym, we call them top gym sins.
Don't be those
AKA,
guys.
don't be that guy.
Don't be those ladies.
ChucktownFitness.com. Peace.
We out.